Hi guys, this is the Life Embracing channel. I wanted to talk about how an eating disorder can be quite black and white, and I had a counselling session yesterday, and this is one thing that we talked about. And you may have your own personal experiences with this as well, and experiencing the black and white nature of an ED. And if I look back through my life, I think that I've always probably had black and white thinking, and over the last year I've started to learn about that place in the middle, or that kind of like grey scale, and I think that's where I am now. Like, for me, I've either been completely dissociated and just disconnected and detached from my body, or recently I've been really connected, but everything has come in and it's felt overwhelming and it's felt intense, and I've just felt everything, and so I'm either dissociated or like having no feeling whatsoever, or I'm feeling 100% connected. And you know, if I look at it like scales, like where I feel now is like the center point, and there's scales that kind of tip, you know, on the other side, and here's dissociation and here's being connected. But being so black and white, and either being here or being here, the scales are constantly tipping, and there's constant moving and shifting, and it just is kind of like you're going up and down like a yo-yo, and that can be quite overwhelming, and it can be disorientating. And I think I like being in the middle, because it says to me that it would be a bit more balanced, it would be a bit more still or secure and safe. And but I was speaking to my counsellor, because I have mixed feelings about it. It's like, you know, I don't know this place. I'm not fully disconnected, but I'm not fully connected either. And you know, we had this talk around how an eating disorder is really black and white, that it forces you to be one or the other, and it doesn't kind of introduce this greyness, you know. And so it feels different. Like I feel okay, you know. I do feel still. I feel a sense of calm, of just, you know, this is where I'm at the moment, and it's okay. And there's, you know, a mixture of feelings in there. I can be happy, and then the next minute I can be sad, and you know, my counsellor kind of explained that you know, these feelings can shift and change, but that it's okay to be here. And I think I spoke in my last video that you know, either I'm fully connected to myself or I'm completely dissociated. And when I'm dissociated, that there's anorexia, and trying to introduce that grey scale, and thinking that, you know, is anorexia your only choice when you're not feeling connected? You know, could there be something else? And she said it's so hard to be connected 100% of the time. And I really got this, and it was like this big kind of light bulb moment, because that's what I was trying to achieve. You know, I didn't want to be disconnected, so I needed to be connected 100%. And she said that it's just not possible, because you're taking in so much emotion, no matter what that emotion is, whether it's happiness or sadness. It's just, as humans, we need a break. We need to stop, and we need to be still, and we need to disconnect. And she said, you know, why do you think people meditate or go for walks in the park? You know, they're doing something healthy to kind of just have a break from that connection. And it doesn't mean that they're dissociating or spacing out or becoming detached. It's just a break away from the intensity of it. And it clicked for me, because I thought that you know, it makes sense that, you know, I need a break, and I need to be still. And my only option, because of this black and white thinking, was to detach and dissociate and go into anorexia. And I think that was just the biggest false illusion I think that anorexia really put on me, was that it would give me a break away from myself, because actually when I was in anorexia I became more busy and stressed, and I'd punish myself and hurt myself. And so I started thinking about some other options, like what else is there aside from anorexia. You know, I could meditate. I'm getting massages once a week now. I can go for a walk in the park. I can go have coffee with a friend. I can go to the beach. And so it's great that I'm now kind of all of a sudden just had this awareness of, oh my gosh, it doesn't have to be so black and white, that there's choices and there's options. And I think that's something that anorexia or an eating disorder doesn't allow you to have, is options. You know, it's like, I'm your only option. And you know, I used to think that anorexia, when I was in it, used to give me control, and I actually think that when I was in anorexia, that was when I was most out of control. But you know, looking in on it now, I could see like the mask of anorexia, and it looks in control, and it looks powerful, and it looks strong, and it looks assertive. But yet, if I look inside that, I just seen this really little person that was kind of cowered into the corner and frightened and scared and crying. And you know, I wasn't authentic, and that's another awareness that I've kind of come to this week as well. And I had the awareness, I don't think that I could really feel it, or I don't think that I could really believe it, and I think that that's important as well. So my time's probably up. I want to keep the videos quite short at the moment, but we do have a few spare days, and my health's slowly improving, so I'm just hoping on those spare days that one of us can just come on and share another video. So I may be back in a couple of days time sharing some more stuff, but yeah, just wanted to talk about that awareness around that black and white thinking of EDs, and wondering what your guys' experience is with it, around the black and whiteness, if that's the word, of eating disorders. Oh, and good news, I just got a message from Wendy this morning. She is back online. She's ready to start doing videos again, so welcome back, Wendy. Have just so missed you, and darling, you've got so many videos to catch up on. God bless.